Mary, are you here? Yes. Mary, here's my first question, and I think I know the answer to it. Are there 700... I'm sorry, let me ask that again. Are there 917 simultaneous lives going on at once per person here on Earth? I W H L L N O T R E G I V E T H I S I N F O. Oh, okay. Did you say I will not re-give this info? Okay, so you don't want to answer any question that I ask. You don't want to re-answer any questions that I've asked in the past. Is that true? Okay. Mary, here's my next question. Are the stars the same in the fifth dimension as they are in the third dimension? Are they in the same location? Are they the same? Yes. Mary, can you see Icarus's chakra, like in the fifth dimension? Can you, when you look at him with your eyes, can you see his chakras? Yes. Mary, have you ever heard of Sophia energy? No. You said no. Mary, here's my next question. I was asking you about hell last time in the fourth dimension. Now I was wondering, do some people enjoy being in hell in the fourth dimension? The hellishness place? Do some people enjoy that? No. Mary, I once asked you if people can get stuck in the fourth dimension, and you said no. And then I asked you, okay, so could they be stuck? And then I asked you, and there's if hell is eternal in the fourth dimension, and you said yes. So can you make sense of that for me? Yes. Okay, make that make sense. T H O S E S of U.S. B E M O N F T H A T I S N O T S T U C K. Mary, what was the word you said after souls? I have bemond. B E K O N G. Belong. Did you say belong? Yes. Mary, do those souls feel stuck when they're in the hellishness place? Do they feel like they're stuck? Do they enjoy being in hell? No. Huh. Mary, here's my next question. At my core, am I a spark of the divine, which is an aspect of the purest, highest energy? At my core. Yes. I N A S E N S E. Yes, in a sense. Mary, I already asked you this, I think, but I'm going to ask you again because I have it written down as you not answering it. But I think I asked in subsequent times. I rewrote a lot of the questions out from before. This is one of them. Does my soul have a mind of its own? Like different than my body's mind. Yes. Mary, did I incarnate with a divine intelligence and a divine intent coming into earth with a life plan and higher guidance? No.
I think they should come on your show to explain themselves because to me, the Constitution speaks for itself. And they've heard from some of
Mary, once I asked you if I have a soul archetype, and you wrote, "This is not a phrase I know how to translate to you." Can you say something about... Can you say something about the soul archetype that I don't know? No. Why not?
There is no January exemption in the Constitution. The Constitution doesn't say, oh, you can't do bad stuff, but, that last month you can do whatever you want when you go out the door. I think Trevor Noah said it best.
W.
He said, you can't get
I.
H.
H.
Best Buy and take a TV on your way out.
A.
So that was established
T.
today. Despite
I.
the votes of some of my colleagues, we did
K.
have 6 of them vote with us. So for history's sake,
N.
we will always
O.
know that a trial like this can go forward.
W.
Because of the strong
W.
Now we go
I.
tomorrow, and they're going to see
L.
more videos like the one today.
L.
Videos we have not yet seen before because they were police
N.
cameras and
O.
from inside the Capitol.
T.
To me, that was just chilling. The flagpole with the American flag being used to ram through windows and beat
L.
police officers. The Trump flags on full display, literally hitting people, being used to take on and invade a co-equal branch of government, and we're going to see more of that tomorrow.
Never a good sign when a comedian seems to see the issue more clearly than the senators weighing it.
You wrote, what I know, I will not, LM. What did you mean to write after not?
The procedural question is, why did today happen? It's not called for in the Constitution. It's not called for in the Senate.
What did you write after not? I got LM, but that doesn't make sense.
Question what their duty was in this situation.
Well, I think you're always going to have procedural motions, questions that could have been asked at various times of the trial.
T.
And I certainly think if you look at it from a strategic position,
R.
and this was a bipartisan agreement, it was very important to have that going forward between
A.
Leader Schumer and Ranking Leader
N.
McConnell. So that was important. But
S.
the thing is, let's look at what happened today.
L.
Republicans were vastly, to a T, criticizing President
A.
Trump's lawyers. And they were criticizing them
T.
because they were bad.
E.
But I don't think that we should lose focus on what
T.
really matters. There is no defense for the
O.
indefensible. It's not just about what the lawyers did today. So my point to you is
A.
strategically, we won
N.
today in a big way. America won today because we
Y.
won a constitutional argument that was very clear to get behind
T.
us so we can go on to the
H.
facts of the case.
All right, we'll argue.
I.
Do you think it's worth a suggestion to
N.
the members of the
G.
jury? How many of us needed to die? If they had gotten their hands on
Y.
if they'd found Nancy Pelosi, how many?
O.
Would you hold the president to account if they had
U.
gotten her? If they had gotten him and her, how many?
I was
C.
actually thinking this today, as I said,
A.
how close we were and how the
N.
Capitol Police, actually, so many of them incurring injury, they were able to
F.
get us to a secure location. And the point is,
A.
it was so close. They were literally at
T.
the doors. In the case of the House, they were ramming through the doors.
H.
And the fact that there were some valiant people that stood
O.
up and protected us and incurred severe injuries, with one
M.
of them dying, 2 of them later taking their own lives because they couldn't
You wrote,
happened.
what I know is,
I don't know.
what I know will not translate to anything you can fathom.
Senator, thank you very much. I appreciate it. The situation is so painfully obvious that usually an unknown is absolutely known in this situation.
Mary, in the past, I wrote you, is my soul a fragment of the totality of my divine energy? And you wrote, I think that is one way of interpreting the vastness of spirits. Can you tell me another way of interpreting the vastness of spirits? Or could you tell me more about that?
They support him. That's how clear this is in their mind. They say they were there because the ex-president told them to fight, and they left when he said to leave. You're about to hear the detailed explanation
No.
of one suspect seen spraying cops
Okay.
with a fire
I'm gonna
extinguisher at the
turn this off.